Hello there, friend. You're about to enjoy an excellent Snaps game recap as me and Aaron tell you everything you need to know about the game of the title. Hope you enjoy. This year continues to be, at first I had in my notes, this year continues to be a disaster for Mizzou. But then I forgot about Auburn football in the year of our Lord 2024. And there is you always, if you do something, you always want to be the best at it. And there is not a football team better at blowing college football games this year than are the Auburn Tigers. I mean, the amount of ways in which they find games to lose. Sometimes it's just overwhelming turnovers. Sometimes it's crucial penalties. Sometimes you play a clean game until you don't, and then it's a pick six that loses you the game. This time, it's because your offense is a war crime. Yeah. Auburn's offense is god-awful. And for Hugh Freeze, who is supposed to be an offensive coach, that should be infuriating for Auburn Tiger fans.
Well, they went out there and got receivers. All right, Miami, that's okay. So we'll get to Miami after this one. They went out there and got the guys at the receiving position. You feel like that's good. You got Jacquez Hunter returning, who was one of the premier running backs returning in the SEC this year. Payne Thorne, year 2 in the system. And you cannot find ways to be explosive. They had the one explosive play, the nice post route to Cam Coleman for a touchdown, but that was the only catch Cam had the entire game. 1 for 47 and touchdown. That's it. Like the inability to get your playmakers the ball consistently is obviously a Payne Thorne issue. It's an offensive issue. And you are in a spot right now where it is what it is at quarterback. And you're going to continue to lose games like this because you're not going to be able to pull away. And when you're in tight ball games, at the end of the day, it could be a quick turn of events. And for Missouri, who looked horrendous the entire game, I mean, Brady Cook goes
Mizzou
out.
Is so bad. Congratulations. I'm proud of them for finding toughness and Brady Cook especially finding a way to win this game. But Mizzou is still one of the bigger disappointments of this year.
I mean, them themselves is a very big disappointment on the offensive side of the football. When you have Brady Cook and all those weapons back, and then you've got the Nate Noel and Marcus Carroll in the portal, this offense should be really good, and they're just not hitting right now. But I thought it was done. Like when Drew Pye came in, I was like, this game's over. Like Auburn had the confidence.
Luther Burden fumbles the punt into the end zone to give Auburn a 17-3 lead. That felt like Luther Burden's nightmare year continues. Like, okay, Mizzou they're just bad. They're just bad. And then Brady Cook comes back heroically. I don't know what he hurt, but he comes back heroically, immediately comes up with a massive play on 3rd and 10, 70 yards. I think you have first goal from 10, you end up scoring there. He gets the 2-point conversion, and he leads them teams out. You could feel that entire team feeding off the energy. Like it was like one of those classic wrestling moments. That's Brady Cook's music. Because all of a sudden he's back in the game.
But Auburn kept getting good field position and then pinning Missouri back, like multiple times, pinning Missouri with inside the 10-yard line. And then Auburn could not find a way just to get a field goal, to run out the clock, to play defense.
Bro,
and then
Auburn
big fourth down throws by Missouri. I mean, they had every opportunity on both sides of the football to close that game out, and they couldn't figure out a way to do it.
Auburn is up 17-14 with 5 minutes left. Mizzou has to punt. Auburn starts the drive on the Mizzou 37. And they punt from the Mizzou 40. They start the drive on the Mizzou 37 and punt from the 40. That is a war crime. That is inexcusable. And as you would say, if they find a way to get points here, I think we win 9 out of 10 times. Unfortunately, Auburn just continues to live in that one reality in which they don't win any of these games. Still, Mizzou, good fight, good job, but you got to be better, dude. You got to be better. I don't know what the hell's going on.
But they're not, though. Every win this year has felt like this for them. Besides, obviously, the first 2 against Murray State and Buffalo, but like Boston College was an incredible fight. Yeah. Vanderbilt, I mean, that looks like a great win now all of a sudden with the way Vanderbilt plays.
Solid win, for sure.
Solid win. So, like that is just who they are this year.
But Auburn's bad. And like a bad team, you let a bad team come into your house and really have you on the ropes.
I agree. But I will say this, like we talked about with Miami, at least we know Missouri's a bunch of fighters. So, are they a playoff contending football team? No. When you look at their schedule, you're probably saying no. But I mean, it's still an 8-9 win football team, and I don't think that's a huge disappointment. Maybe a little bit of a disappointment, but like that's still what Missouri fans should be happy with an 8-9 win.
Now
team,
that's
right?
interesting. That's
Right?
interesting because
Right?
yes, objectively yes. Like if you're going to tell me they win 9 regular season games, 9-3, go 10-3, maybe the bowl win, that would be great for Mizzou, given their recent history. However, we all know that expectations determine reality, and this team was supposed to be a playoff team. So we'll see where Mizzou goes. For Auburn, it remains a disaster.
Their schedule ended up being harder, though. Their schedule ended up being a little bit harder than we thought because A&M could be a playoff team. Alabama could be a playoff team. That's 2 losses.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because the offense is such a disappointment. That's why.
That one. Very disappointing offense.
Oh, well, I'd say that was informative and fun. If you agree, please hit the like button, sub, and we'll see you next time for some more snaps.